Hello everyone, this is Ashish Saini from Innovate Yourself. Welcome back to my channel. Once again, I am back with a new video on Python programming. In today's session, I am going to explain one example. In that example, you will be learning like how easily and how efficiently you can write a program to solve any problem. So let's understand the problem and let's get started with the solution for that. So let's see that. So here right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an example. So for that, let me give you one example. Let's say this is an input. Alright, so you can see right now what I'm having is I'm having an input in which I'm having a data as a string data, and in that string I'm having two values like 111 equal to 12. So here you can see what I'm having is I'm having two sides, like one is on the LHS side, second is on the RHS side. So what exactly I have to do here is I have to prove that what exactly I'm going to do with this first number so that this value becomes equal to the second value on the RHS side. So let me give you an example. So you can see 111 equal to 12. So what I'm going to do with this number? So you can see if I will write like 11 plus 1, then what will be the output? Whatever will be the output for this, that will be exactly equal to the RHS side. So this is what exactly I have to do. Similarly, suppose now I will change this input. Now what exactly I will do here? Let's say I will be using multiply. So that means if I will multiply 11 with 1, then you will get the output as 11, which is equal to the RHS side. So this is what exactly we have to do. So this is a problem which we have to solve right now, and now it's time to write a solution for this, that how I'm going to get a solution for this. And also in the output you will see what are the numbers that you will be getting to solve this problem, and what operation you will be applying on that, or let's say what arithmetic operation you will be applying on that. So let's get started and let's see how to solve this problem. Alright, so right now as I said that you have RHS and LHS with you, and now what I will have to do first is that I will have to split both the data so that I can use both the data as a separate thing. And one more thing is very clear from the question, that your RHS side will not be changing. You will be using RHS side as it is, whatever you will have right now, right? So that means whatever processing you have to do, that will be done on the LHS side, and with respect to that you will be applying your arithmetic operation and you will be getting the result for that. So firstly, let me just split the data. Let's say x comma y. Now here let's apply input 1 to dot split. Now I will be splitting the data based on this equal to. So I will be getting two values, one is 111, second one will be 11. So this is how I will have both the values stored in the variables x and y. So this is how I will be having the data. So let me show you the values for x and y. Now let me run it. So you can see 111 and 11. So these are two values and both the values are stored in variables x and y. So this is how I'm having this. Now what next? Now as I said, y value will remain as it is. You will be processing everything on your x, or let's say on your first data, which is on the LHS side. So this is what exactly I will be doing. Now what logic I have to apply in here? So first of all, here one more thing is very clear, that definitely whatever operation you will be performing, you will get two values for that. Doesn't matter whether it is 1 or 11 or it's 11 or 1, but you will be having two values on which you will be applying your arithmetic operation, and then you will be making it equal to the RHS side. So this is what I'm going to do. Now for that, first of all, let's split the data. Let's get the factors for that, right? So let me just apply a loop for that, for let's say index comma, let's say value. Now in enumerate within brackets, and now I will be applying it on x. Now what exactly this enumerate will do? This will take the values from this complete x and accordingly for each of the value it will assign an index value which I will be storing over here in the variable index. So this is how I'm getting the index as well as the value for this. So this is what I will be getting right now. Now what next? The next thing is that now what I have to do, I have to use this data. I have to use the value of index to split both the data, right? So for that, let me apply the logic. Let's say a comma b are the two values, and I will be getting those values based on this index value, and this index value I'm going to use onto my x variable, right? So x, now I will be using this slicing method to split the data, right? Put the column, because I know whatever will be the value I will be starting from the beginning, and accordingly second value will be index, right, comma. Now what does it mean? Like from the starting position to this index value, suppose the index value is 1, so that means 0 to 1, so you will be having this first value, and similarly whatever is rest of the data, that will be treated as your second value, right? So let me apply it over here also. And just because you know, when you will use the slicing concept, after column whatever value you will write, that will not be considered, that will not be included. So that means index value minus of 1 will be the last position, right? So that is why here I'm using index colon. Now up to the last position, whatever is the data, you will be having that results, right? So this is how I'm having it. And one more thing, let me put over here. Let's say if length of x is greater than 0, then only I will have to apply this, right? Because sometimes there are chances that you will not have any value, so that is why I will be using it in this way. And after that, a comma b, and I have the values. Let me first do one thing, let me just print the data whatever I will be getting. Let's say a comma b, so that I can verify that I'm having the factors for this or no. So let me just run it again. So can you see, first one is nothing, second one is this, similarly 1 and 11, then 11 and 1. So this is how I'm having all the values. And one more thing is that for the first one, first value is nothing. So that means if I will be applying any operation on that, so for example if I will be writing plus over here, then what happens? This is how you will be getting the result. But right now, just because it is a string, so that's why I'm not getting any error over here. But if in case, I will simply put it like integer, because I have to perform the arithmetic operation on the integer values, not on the simple values. So at that time what will happen? It will generate an error, because for the first value a doesn't have any number. In fact, that is just a simple string and you can't convert that. So that is why you will get the error something like this. So for that, what I can do is, let's say length of it is this, and one more condition I can apply, index is greater than 0. One more thing I can apply, right? So this is how I can do this. Now let me run it again. Now can you see, now you have the values plus you're not getting any error. So this is how I can use this. Now after that, now when I have the values a and b, what next I have to do? I have to just use them to apply this logic over here on the LHS side to verify that whether this value is equal to the RHS side or no. So this is how I'm going to do it. So now I am having a and b. So for that I will be putting some conditions, because I don't know what operation I will be applying, whether addition, subtraction, multiplication, division or anything, I don't know. So let me just put some conditions for that. Integer of a plus integer of b double equal to integer of y. So y is this data, which is the LHS RHS side. Similarly a and b are the values which I have just splitted from here, right? So this is what I'm doing right now. So if this is the case, that means this is going to give you, let's say, print addition with dot format addition with a and b, whatever will be the number, is possible, right? So this is how I can write it. So similarly, this is for the addition. Similarly, let's put it for subtraction, addition, division, whatever it is, right? So let me just put them. So let me just copy and paste everything. It will be like, let's say, subtraction, alright. So this is what I have done right now. Now when I have put the condition, when I have put everything for all the cases, all the possible cases for the arithmetic operation, now let's run it and let's see whether I will be getting the correct output or no. Alright, so you can see in here, multiply with 1 and 11 if possible, multiply with 11 and 1 if possible. Okay, I write it incorrectly, it's is, right? So let me just change this also. Alright, so right now what it is giving you, it is giving you like multiply with this and this is possible. So this is how you will be getting the result, but it is giving you 2 times, but I don't want it 2 times. I want at least one factor. So if it will give me the output for this, like 1 and 11 multiply with that is possible, in that case I just want the output, that's it. I don't want further calculation for that. So that means what I will be doing next is, let's say, after this I will be simply putting break, right? Either put it outside or just put it inside, right? So this is what I can do. Okay, let's not put it here because there are some cases in which we can't say that it will generate some result. So let me just put it in here. So that means after you got the result, it will just break the loop and it will come out. So that means it will not give you further results after you have got the results, right? So now this is possible, and now let's run it. So multiply with 1 and 11 is possible. Now let's try to change the values. Let's say now the output is this 11 and 12. Now addition with 1 and 11 is possible. Okay, great. Similarly, let's do one thing, 2, 7, 2, and the output will be 25. So subtraction with 27 and 2 is possible. So this is how I can generate it. And other than that, let's say 2, 5, no, not 2, 5, let's say 2, 3, 2 equal to 25. Addition with 23 and 2 is possible. Great. Let's say 2, 2, and this is 44. This is possible. One more thing, let's say 2, 5, 2, and let's say 6, 2, 5. Power with 25 and 2 is possible. That means 25 square. You will get the result something like this, right? So this is how you can see you can solve your problem in the easier way. In fact, what I have done right now, I have just followed the steps, or like step by step. I've just understood the problem and accordingly I'm just writing the code, and you can see how easily I have written the solution for the problem that you have, right? So this is the way how we can solve any problem. In fact, you can solve that problem in this easier way how I have just solved it right now, right? So this is the way how you can do it. And now I hope you have got the problem, and how I hope you have understood the solution for this, how understood the logic whatever I've applied. Similarly, you can apply it on some different problems as well. Now that is it for today. I hope everything is clear to you, but still if you are facing any difficulties in understanding the problem, then feel free to leave a comment below in the comment section. And also, if you have liked this video, do click on the like button. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, do click on the subscribe button so that you do not miss any videos from our channel. Till then, bye bye and happy learning.